Halloween has now been around for many, many years, and today I will be talking about, it's just a little short episode, something different this year though, however. We are doing a review of their history. So, Spirit Halloween started off, I think, in the 20th century sometime. And obviously they didn't have the animatronics and stuff. It was probably, I assume it was just a costume store. So they didn't have animatronics way back in their first year of, having a store. And it wasn't as big back then as it is now. But yeah, it started off like that and everything looked different, And then the earliest year I can think of that had animatronics, which, I'm going to assume Spirit probably started in 1990s sometime. I'm not sure. But this is just what I think happened. Spirit Halloween, if they want to comment, if they want to, they can tell me if I'm wrong or anything. But I remember one of the first videos they posted was the radio commercial for Spirit Halloween. And that was an old-timey commercial. That was back when everything was pretty much on a radio. Before a lot of kids nowadays were born that was out. And it was pretty funny ad. You should go watch it. It's a pretty good video. Maybe it's not as good quality as videos now, but it was like, come on. It was like 14, 15 years ago. So that was a long, long time ago. But yeah, pretty cool ad. It's cool that they did it on a radio too. I mean, now it would probably just be on a TV because you know how everything is now. But yeah, that is the radio ad. And the next thing I can think of is the first ever animatronic video they actually put out was the Michael Myers animatronic. I believe it was either 2010 or 2009 when that was put out. So yeah, pretty old video. I mean, not old, fairly modern, but 2009, 2010. I mean, that was 14, 15 years ago, so long time ago, but not super long ago. That was, I believe, they probably had some other animatronics, they just didn't have a YouTube channel to post them on. That was their first ever animatronic posted on YouTube, was the Michael Myers animatronic. It's a pretty cool video to see how they've evolved over the years. And yeah. The next thing I want to talk about is their older videos. So obviously they weren't as good a quality. They were more blurry, but on their defense, it was a long time ago. We're talking 2010, 2009, all 2011 old videos. Okay, so old themes. Back then, they didn't post their themes as much as they do now. They usually do a yearly theme post after the flagship store opens. They didn't really do that back then. You should scroll down to their oldest videos and just watch them, because they are pretty interesting. So yeah, that was a thing. And next thing I want to talk about is the year of 2007, actually, going back a little bit. The year of 2007 had the kicking legs animatronic. Now, I know that would be very bad nowadays, but that was pretty remarkable for 2007. And honestly, it didn't look too bad for me. It kind of looked like you took a pair of, a pair of legs from the Sitting Scarecrow and just cut the Sitting Scarecrow in half, because I think he has the same shoes as the Sitting Scarecrow and similar pants. But honestly, that was pretty remarkable for the time, if you can believe it, in terms of animatronics, because again, Halloween animatronics haven't been around for a while. Until Spirit Halloween came into the game, they didn't really exist. So, and again, Spirit didn't even start selling them until probably the early 2000s. 2007, I don't know, but it might have been 2007 was probably one of the first years they ever sold animatronics. I'm not going to say it was the first, because I don't know, but it was probably one of the first. Might have been like 2005 when they first started selling. I don't know. I'm not going to say it was, because again, I'm not sure. I don't have much info on that. But yeah, I do like the older themes and stuff, and that just goes to show you how much they have evolved over the years. They've went from, pair of kicking legs to 10-foot giant death ray. It just shows you that Spirit Halloween's doing really good, and they're evolving with their animatronics. Also, I do like the themes. I think the themes are more higher quality now than they were back then. However, some of the old themes were pretty cool. So yeah, that was... And then there was other, decorations. I know being the Billy Butcherson head, that didn't last very long. And I remember that it went away after 2019, I believe. So these are some items that went away over time. And the door knockers, they're not at Spirit anymore. I believe they went away after 2020. And also, what's it called? The, two-headed, the double-headed guy where it was one face stitch on one side and the other face stitched on the other side. I believe that guy went away after 2019 as well. And the only way you can see these is if they didn't sell out when they were supposed to be selling. Then Spirit sometimes does keep one, and I actually did find one of the double-headed props, which is a pretty rare find, considering I think they got discontinued, or I don't think they brought it back for 2020. I don't know the reasons why they didn't bring it back, if it just wasn't selling well. I don't know the reasons why they didn't bring these props back. I'm sure there's some more that they didn't bring back. I don't know why they didn't bring back whether it's too gruesome. Now, I think probably the double head was just too gruesome. That's maybe why they took it away. I'm not sure, though. You'll have to go do some research if you can figure that out. So yeah, that was all Spirit Halloween's history. Well, not all of it, but most of it.